guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be making beef stew. Yeah, this is how I prepared it. Yeah, so let's get right into the preparation process. So I started by washing the beef, and these are the other ingredients that I'm going to use. I have some tomatoes, some potatoes, onions, garlic and ginger paste, some carrots, paprika. Yeah, so I boiled the beef on a Jiko for 1 hour, and it was perfectly soft. After placing the meat on the sufuria, I just placed it on the Jiko, then I added water. Yeah, then I just added the crushed garlic and ginger paste and some salt. Yeah, then I just gave it 1 hour to soften up. Yeah, so I just kept checking on it. I was checking if the water had dried. Yeah, and finally, I just removed a bit of broth that remained after 1 hour. Yeah, so I just proceeded to the frying process. I added a bit of oil, just enough. Then I added the onions. I like using a lot of onions, that's why it was quite a bit. Yeah, so those are the other ingredients that I'll add later. So I just mixed the onions and I gave it a couple of minutes to brown. Yeah, then I just added the tomatoes after the onion had browned. Yeah, so this juncture you can add any spice that you want. If you want to add pili pili, hoho, chili. I just added some red Royco cubes, then paprika. Those are the only spices that I used. Yeah, and I just added the little broth that remained from the boiling process. Yeah, so I just mixed everything, then I covered it and gave it about 5 minutes to soften. You can have beef stew with rice, chapati, ugali, or even on its own, it's fine. Let me know in the comment section down below how you prepare your beef stew and what other food you eat it with. Yeah, so I just covered it and gave it 3 minutes to cook. And then after 3 minutes, it had softened. So I just added the rest of the ingredients. I started by adding the carrots, the diced carrots. Then I added the diced potatoes. Yeah, so at this juncture, I just mixed it and added water and gave it 15 minutes to cook. so that the potatoes can cook as well. So by the end of this process, the meat was really, really tender because it had really boiled. I like using a Jiko because it really tenderizes the meat as opposed to cooking it on the gas stove. But if you have a pressure cooker, even better. Yeah, so I just added the water and allowed it to simmer for 10 to 15 minutes. You just have to keep checking it because sometimes the potatoes, if they are really fresh, they cook really fast. So you might leave it for 15 minutes and you find that the potatoes are really mushy, and it's not a good look. So just keep checking it. And once the potatoes are tender, it's ready to go. So I just tasted the salt and I added a bit because I realized that it was not enough. Yeah, so I just allowed it to simmer. So this was after about 10 minutes. I checked 10 to 12 minutes and it was actually ready. The potatoes had cooked quite well. Yeah, and that's how it looks. It was so good, guys. You should definitely give it a try, especially if you can let it just cook, just to slow cook. It's better. It's way tastier. Yeah, and it has soup. You can, so that you can eat it with the rice or chapati if you want some soup. Yeah, and that's how it looks. Thank you guys for watching. Kindly subscribe to my channel and like this video.